Welcome to Chris Parkin Shooting Sports. This is the AGT Uragan 2 FAC air rifle in 2.2. This one is running at 40 foot-pounds with just under 1,000 feet per second using 21 grain slugs.
489.6. Last bullet. 996.88.4. Magazine 1,002.
The rifle comes with its own filling adapter and filling to screw this onto your bottle, and you've actually got a probe port just in front of the trigger here. That goes in and fill it up to 300 bar. It's a 530cc bottle, and at that power level I've been getting between 60 and 70 full power shots before I started to find any slight sort of dip in the ballistic stability of it. Magazines are a 12 round unit and they slot in from the left side at the back of the rifle. Now the rifle is totally ambidextrous because although the cocking lever is shown here on the left side, you can also swap it totally to the right side, and similarly the two position safety catch is also truly ambidextrous either side. The rifle has got an inclined 20 MOA Picatinny rail for scope mounting, and it's in a bullpup configuration. The 700mm barrel inside runs from the front of the magazine well to about here within the shroud. It's 14mm in diameter, and that 38mm shroud acts somewhat as a silencer as well. The barrel is made, it's Cold Hammer Forged, and it's made in the Czech Republic by another very famous Czech company famous for making very good barrels. Overall length is 985mm, which is 38.75 inches. Overall weight is 3,512 grams, which is £7 12 ounces. Do you want to have a go with this?
Yeah, we'll do for a go.
Have some slugs.
Oh, thank you.
Feel free. Did I tell you I had a shot at a rabbit with it? It's about 130 metres.
No.
There was a rabbit. I was in that the gate to the next field,
Yeah.
and there was a rabbit sort of somewhere near that gate down there. It was about 120, 130 metres. I was stood on top of the truck and I've got it on video. I literally must have combed its hair, even though it was a rabbit. The trigger is a two-stage unit. It's very light at 300 grams, which is 12 ounces, and it has a spacious trigger guard, so it's fine if you're wearing gloves. It is crisp, it's very predictable, and actually I think it's one of the best triggers I've used on an air rifle, which for a bullpup design shows a lot about the engineering that's gone into this AGT rifle. The trigger is utterly superb on this rifle. I still like the 18 grain jumbo exact pellets for pest control out to about 30 or 40 metres, but I must admit, when I've been shooting at longer distances, this rifle has worked extremely well with Wildman slugs at 21 grains, and these slugs give you better ballistic capability to work through the wind at longer distance. You can see from the groups on target, which were shot at 30 metres, the gun is capable of great precision and accuracy. Importantly, through day-to-day, every time handling, you can afford to bump it about a bit. It's not too delicate, and that solid steel barrel retains accurate point of impact, so you don't have to worry if you do bump it against a log or a tree, or put it down a little bit incautiously on a rest. If you want to shoot this air rifle fast, I must admit, with the left-hand lever set up for a right-hand shooter, it's phenomenally quick. I haven't actually changed it yet. It came to me set up left-handed, and I haven't changed it because I can't really decide which way around I'd have it. I do generally shoot right-handed, as does Dave, but I often shoot left-handed, and to be fair, I've enjoyed shooting this rifle as fast as a semi-auto in most respects. The 530cc carbon fibre bottle does give me a good shot count from 300 bar fill. Unfortunately, I was restricted to sort of 280, 270 bar fill after that first 300 bar fill because my diving bottle is itself a 300 bar diving bottle. That's not a huge problem because even at lower pressure like that, I was still getting 60 to 70 accurate, precise shots that I could rely on when I was hunting, changing over between magazines because you get 2 magazines with it and each one holds 12 rounds. The magazines are easy to load, they are ultra reliable when it comes to feeding as well, and they have a slightly elongated open gate here so you can drop pellets or especially slugs in without them falling all the way through and restricting it from rotating further when you're loading it. And little tiny details like that really do show how AGT have made a very nice rifle here. One of the downsides about the gun, which I think is a little bit disappointing, is although you've got a Picatinny rail here where some people like to mount a bipod, I do find that gives a bit of a seesaw effect, and it does show M-lock type fittings all the way along, but there isn't actually any space to put an M-lock on it because they won't go between the actual aluminium that's hard anodised here and the carbon fibre bottle. There just isn't physically space. So that does appear to be more of a bottle guard or a handhold there than actually M-lock compatible. I like this magazine system, it's compact and nothing falls out of it. Carbon fibre stock is super light and it is, as I said, totally ambidextrous. I like to shoot both ways, that's just the way I am with air rifles, and of course you can swap the lever side to side. Interestingly, the Czechs do think that these are going to be shot generally from bench rest positions and they just actually automatically mount the lever on the left side. I haven't actually changed it because, to be fair, shooting it from the bench, it's phenomenally quick. I was using an FX chronograph with this, which times between shots, and my shot repetition speed was 0.8 seconds. Now that was kind of being excessively quick and certainly isn't the one you're going to shoot at the speed for the greatest accuracy and precision, but it's incredibly good fun. And if you do have, you know, the rifle mounted on a set of tripod sticks or something like that, and you've got, you know, 7 or 8 rats around, you can pop those off quite quickly with that left-handed cocking because you're totally in control of the gun on the rest. If you want to, you can add an additional moderator to the end of the shroud, which will fit seamlessly, the AGT moderator, and you just take off the knurled cap here and that screws on the muzzle thread at the end there. Length of pull is 13¼ inches, which is 338mm, and being the bullpup design, it is quite rear heavy, but this is not a heavy rifle, and I have greatly enjoyed shooting it. It's been one of the most reliable air rifles I've used in FAC format, and one I would happily continue to use. If you do want, you can move the recoil pad vertically to give you slightly different positioning. I have to say the carbon fibre stock on this rifle is beautifully made. I have actually had it removed from it, and you can see within how the layups have been perfectly oriented to give it the best handling capabilities, strength and stiffness. I like the fact it's got the thumb hole, it's ambidextrous, and it's also got a butt hook at the back if you are using a front rest. The Uragan 2 is supplied in a heavy duty Cordial carry case. It's padded inside, pop it open, the gun will fit in, and you've also got side pockets to put your accessories, pellets, charging hose, etc. Well, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell and keep track of my regular uploads. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.